everyone. We are out in our 1972 Porsche 911 Targa in Gemini blue with black interior. This car was bought new at H.J. Pfaff Porsche in Newmarket, Ontario in 1973. We have a complete documented ownership history proving that this car was in the same hands of Dr. Johnny Vim, as it says on the dash here, who from my research was a dental specialist in Peterborough, Ontario. He bought it new from them and kept the car all the way through to 2017. And in 2017 it entered into a very significant Porsche collection in Toronto, Ontario. Just over $9,800 Canadian was spent on it at the time, going through the car, redoing the braking system, making sure that it was all up to date, doing a service on the car, and replacing all 4 tires, just going through it and making sure everything was right. All of that work was done at 53,107 miles on the odometer. Now it's at 53,155 miles. So within the last 50 miles, $9,800 was spent on the car to get it up and going. We're out driving now, and unfortunately the rain has hit us, but it gives us a chance to use the windshield wipers, show you the work. This is what I would call a very, very nice, honest car. It's by no means a showpiece, top of the heap collector car in the number 1 condition, but I think you would call this a 2.5 to 3 condition that has nice, honest patina. Like, there's little things up on the dash here. I noticed a small crack there. Probably something that could be easily remedied by an interior guy that fixes that kind of stuff. But all the surfaces on the lower dash portion, the steering wheel, everything, it just has, slight patina. The door panels, the seats, if you notice here, there's been a touch up on the seat. I think this is all original interior. Somebody out there may prove us wrong, and if you do know otherwise, tell us, because we want to be accurate. But all the door panels, they match front to back. All the seat surfaces match front to back. Up your A-pillars where your VIN number is, it matches. So I don't believe it's ever been modified or tampered with. The odometer reading being 53,157, a 5-digital odometer. We don't know if it's 153 or if it's 53,000 actual. Don't have that proof. We'll try and reach out to the last owner, see if he can give us any insight. I'm sure he'll know. But it's a very nice car. On the headliner in this Targa top, you can see the headliner sagging a little bit. That's not a huge deal to fix. Something that can just be re-glued. The car, the transmission and everything feels really good. The car idles well at a standstill. Pulls hard in the 4th gear. So it's a 5-speed manual transmission. It tracks down the road fairly straight. I don't see any issues. These cars were never laser straight down the road, but this one does drive nice. The wheels and stuff on the outside, as most know with these Fuchs wheels, they have a tendency to have the black just wear away. That's happening on all 4 wheels, which is pretty common. But looking at all the gauges, everything is working as it should. The trip odometer works as it should. The clock is working.
Go ahead, testing.
I like it. I'm just going to turn around and start from the 2nd gear roll and start. So that's the 2nd gear. I'm on the throttle hard all the way to red line. 3rd gear. All the way to red line. And 4th gear. most know that are looking, there was the 911T, E, and S. This one is the T. On this passenger side door panel, it's falling away a little bit on the hinge. That's pretty common. The driver's side one is in good shape. Just test the door. Radio works. So just a good, honest car. I don't have a whole lot more to say other than, you know, anytime you can buy a car that's been in its original owner's hands for 40 years, 45 years, and know it's been cared for those 45 years, it's a good opportunity. I don't get many cars that come through our hands that have been in the same owner's hands that long. We'll give you a good set of pictures of the entire car, the undercarriage, and show you how nice it is. The car is a numbers matching car. We did confirm that it has its original motor, original transmission. So that's a good news story, and it is finished in Gemini blue, which, in my opinion, is one of the better colors that they ever came out with. So watch our walk around video. We'll go through the car with you and look through all the photos. We'll include any invoices that we have that go with the car, and the documented ownership report from Ontario, which shows ownership the days it changed hands. So thank you, and we will supply the car on a U.S. title. This is an easy process. Anything that's 25 years or older is 100% compliant to go into the USA. So we will get it into the U.S. and supply you a Washington state title. There's no duties, taxes, levies, or fees to consider other than what your state requires. So just know what those are. The question of California compliance comes up all the time. Please make your own or do your own due diligence on that. California is not a state that we know what changes day to day or month to month.